always in my comfort zone.
Hey, let's go. Oh, I love this breeze.
Hi, I'm Freya. I quit my job and spent half a year traveling through Southeast Asia. Now I'm back in Melbourne, the city I've lived in for 7 years. Honestly, I'm still figuring things out, where I belong, what I really want. But for now, I'm just focusing on the present, training, eating well, and taking care of myself. I believe the rest will unfold in time. I know I look so weird now because I'm just getting ready to go to the gym. I only have my pre-workout and creatine before the weightlifting. Let's see how my body works. Yeah, if this makes me feel like I'm weak and I cannot lift heavier, maybe I will change my plan. Like do the cardio first and then eat some food and then go to the gym to train. Okay. Oops. What's wrong with this? I'm really bad at the hairstyling things. Oh, wait a second. Forgot this one. My hair. Looks better now? Let's go! Life without travel feels a bit quiet. There's less excitement, fewer new things to explore. But there's also no rushing between places, no constant packing.
It's a really nice weather today.
These days, I've been spending my time focusing on training, eating well, and just slowing down. Surprisingly, this simple routine, waking up, moving my body, feeling it right, it's brought me a kind of peace I didn't expect. Training has become something I truly rely on. It grounds me. If you ask me why I started working out in the first place, it goes back 7 or 8 years. I was struggling with extreme body image issues. Obsessed with being skinny, I fell into a cycle of restrictive eating. Sure, I lost weight, but I also lost my energy, my period, and honestly, a big part of my joy. I was terrified of carbs, weighed myself constantly, and every meal felt like a battle. That kind of life might look disciplined on the outside, but inside, it was exhausting and miserable. At some point, I realized I don't want to live like that. I wanted to feel strong, not small, to enjoy food, not fear it. So I started exploring how do I get stronger without losing myself in the process? How do I eat with love and still work towards my goals? And that's when fitness really started to change my life. Building muscle, boosting my metabolism, learning how to balance what I eat. I realized that I can enjoy the food I love as long as I stay mindful and consistent. That's how my fitness journey began. And I've been sticking with it ever since.
I just finished my back workout. It took me around 1 hour and a half with 6 exercises total. Yeah, actually I didn't eat anything before, but surprisingly I didn't feel hungry, not at all. And my energy didn't crash, and that's so good. I feel like I still have fuel in my tank. You know, today I did 6 wide grip pull-ups in a row, which might not sound like much, but for me that's progress. When I was training, I tried to take every side close to failure. You know, the point where your muscles are screaming and your brain was like, are we done yet? I was trying to squeeze out whatever I had left. Since I'm cutting right now, the goal is to keep as much muscle as possible while dropping the fat. So anyway, today is a solid start. So it's time to head home and prepare my post-workout meal. So right now I'm trying to hit more than 100 gram protein each day. So I'm still thinking what I'm gonna cook today. Yeah, we'll see you guys later.
And now I'm gonna cook my breakfast. Specifically, it's my brunch, like a post-workout meal. Usually, I will do like just some scrambled eggs or fried eggs, and the carbs is the fried or the overnight oatmeal, and with some veggies, salad. Yeah, I think that's pretty much easier and kind of boring for me. I'm trying to learn some new recipes, high protein, low fat, and also I can feel it's new for me. I think today I'm gonna try the healthier air fryer bruschetta frittata. It's like a Italian food. So just check the recipe. Now let's do it.
sure if I can cook it well because I never cooked the frittata by using my air fryer. That's kind of challenging. I just have the mood to challenge myself. I mean, yeah, every day will have a different feelings. Let's do it.
Later.
Okay guys, I know it looks not that successful, not that good looking, but I will try my best to fix it. It's a little bit burned on the surface and I'm trying to save it. And I think I need more protein, so I will have the leftover. Let's try this. Wow, the eggs are so soft. I think it's not that bad. I'm not a good chef. I'm always in my comfort zone. And today's trying, maybe I failed, but I will not give up. Today is my rest day, finally. My muscles are so sore. Actually, I have been training for 7 days in a row, which is not recommended, especially if you're a beginner. Rest day is super important for the recovery and muscle growth. Yeah, and also today is the first day of Easter holiday. I think everywhere is super crowded and packed. Actually, I don't know where to go, so I've just decided to head to the beach and do a bit of tanning today. I don't know if you guys noticed that I've been talked a lot in front of the camera recently. It's actually a big challenge for me. First of all, English is not my first language. And second, I'm a little bit introverted. I get shy and nervous very easily. Especially when I'm talking, I just feel awkward and not confident most of the time. Even when I'm speaking in Chinese, sometimes I just forget what to say. I really want to improve my speaking, so I'm trying to talk more even if it's awkward. I think this is also a way for me to document the journey, not just physically, mentally as well. I'm really excited to see some progress in the future. So hopefully one day I can look back and see how far I've come. Let's get ready to the beach. By the way, I really like this shirt. I bought this one from Chiang Mai. Look at the watermelon pattern. It's really summer vibe, right? With my bikini inside. Let's go. I'm trying to buy some drinks and fruit in the supermarket, but I cannot forget all the supermarkets are closed today. Yeah, because of Easter holiday. Anyways, I'm trying to find another supermarket or convenience store. There's one Asian supermarket open now. I'm gonna get some drinks, get some protein snack. this one is better. I just arrived at home. I was at the beach for around an hour and the weather suddenly changed. It got super cold and windy, like too cold to stay. So I had to leave. It's so funny when I just arrived at home and the weather is suddenly sunny again and the sun's out again. Public holiday today, so everything like the supermarket, the shopping malls are closed. So I can't have nowhere to go. Today is my rest day though. I don't really feel like staying in my room all day. So I think I will go out for a light jog. Nothing intense, just to move a little and clear my head. Yeah, so let's go for a run. 6 km, all done. So sweaty and feels so good. Oh, I love this breeze, so refreshing. Oh, feels so good. Hi! After running, I just took a shower, so it's dinner time. I'm craving for some Mexican food. I plan to cook by myself. I just searched a recipe. It's about the sweet potato and black bean nachos. To make it healthier, replace the nachos with sweet potato. Let's do it! So good and aesthetic, right? Oh, finally, I can't wait to taste it. So good. I like sweet potatoes. Oh my god, I can eat this one every day. Every day. I can't stop eating. It's so good.
So this is what life in Melbourne looks like right now. Training, cooking, spending time outdoors when the weather is nice. It's quieter than life in Southeast Asia. No buzzing night markets, no constant movements, no last-minute flights. But in this quiet, I've started paying more attention to myself. With less distraction, I'm more focused on how I move, how I eat, how I rest. For the first time in years, I've given myself permission to go all in, to really see what my body can do. I've been training for years, but I've never had very low body fat. This time I thought, why not try? Not out of obsession, not to punish myself, but as a way to challenge what I thought was possible. So I made a plan, structured my workouts, diet and my meals, even stopped drinking. Every day I wake up excited to check in on myself, not just physically, but mentally. And you know what? Even without the thrill of travel, my days no longer feel boring. Somehow researching new meals, learning to cook better, playing around with macros has become something I genuinely enjoy. It's like I've found a rhythm, one that feels honest. I've come to realize life doesn't have to be exciting all the time to be meaningful. There's no universal rule for what's considered fun or boring. It all comes down to how you feel inside. What makes a life interesting isn't where you are or how loud it is, but how deeply you are engaged with your own growth. And when you start seeing progress, when you realize that you made that happen, it becomes your field, not just for fitness, but for everything. That's the kind of life I want to keep building. Not perfect, not always exciting, but honestly grounded and full of intention.
I'm so hungry now, so I'm gonna have some snacks to make me feel better before the dinner.
And that's something I will always love showing up for. Because at the end of the day, life isn't just about the big milestones or dramatic changes. It's about how you choose to show up for yourself on quiet days, on ordinary mornings when no one else is watching. It's in those small, consistent choices that we slowly become who we want to be. And if that's all life ever is, learning, growing, being just a little better than yesterday, then maybe that's more than enough. I hope you too can find joy in your own rhythm and live a life that's truly yours. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.